Hey everyone, welcome back to another Fortnite Save the World video. So, you all must notice the huge nerfs we got for the Xenon bow last few updates. And yes, nerfs, not bug fixes. Neither you agree with that or not, that's not our concern here. It was by far the best weapon against the UFO since it was released. Still, after the first nerf, it was very good to destroy the UFO easily. Even one-shot it many times if you got lucky with your crits. But after that, you need 7 to 10 shots to destroy it, which is a lot. That makes it one of the worst weapons to use right now against the UFO. In Plankerton, it's easy to handle it with anything. But in Twine Peaks, it's a different story. I tested the Xenon bow in every different situation, but nothing made it even close from how it used to perform. All damage perks, bright core version for fire rate, using different builds to buff it like crit builds and full damage builds, and nothing worked. That when I gave on with it for that weapon. And after yesterday's update, it won't be out top pick anymore for the normal missions as well. I don't think there's a weapon that will destroy the UFO as the Xenon bow used to do. Maybe with less shots, but nothing close to it. And the most critical situation will be the imminent strike we get from the UFO right after it spawns sometimes. So, what to do here? I got a lot of thought in my head after these nerfs. Like changing the build completely. I tested that a bit, but it didn't help. That's why I just will rely on the best weapons we can use for now till we get a clear view about where the game is heading to. Believe it or not, I'm afraid of spending a lot of time testing new builds just for them to drop a random update that ruins everything. We got a lot of those lately. And I will think more are in the way, but anyway. First, I'm still testing for the best possible scenario for the UFO. I haven't played Save the World that much lately, to be honest. Even I haven't played Endurance that much, like 2 times last week. Not bored from it or something. The last few updates are just weird. Good and bad at the same time, they do something good while ruining others. It just feels weird lately, like I explained in this video. But anyway, this is just a quick video for the best recommendations I found so far. Plus I want to explain few points in general. If you just want the weapons to use, most of them will be bows with all damage perks, depending on your loadout and playstyle. But I want to explain first how I've been testing these last few weeks, so if you want to test few weapons by yourself, you know what to do. Maybe you know better recommendations than the ones I use. Plus if you want some details and learn few things about the game, hear me out for a moment. Now, few points to explain first since I saw a lot of confusion about them. Using assault rifles, shotguns, or SMGs might not be the best, mainly because of the range. I haven't tested many of them, to be honest, just a few, and they didn't perform that good. That's why I lost hope in all of them. Not just you need a lot of time to destroy the UFO with them, you need to be very close to it as well. And since you need to react fast to reach its location, I had to build randomly from the AFK in many different directions just to reach it on time. Sometimes I fell off, and since I'm not running as ninja, I get knocked out. Even if not, sometimes I can't reach it on time. It takes few seconds from the UFO to hit anyway, and sometimes it hit almost imminent after it spawns. Same thing applies to the shotguns. You need to be right in front of it. That's why I haven't tested almost any. Rocket launchers are a bit different here. Yes, you still need to be close. But they deal massive damage against the UFO. For example, the Storm King's Wraith. Even when I was running as ninja, I was able to reach it easily since I can triple jump and hover near it with links, and destroy it in few shots. But if I was running as soldier or as constructor, same thing, I need to build to get closer to it. The damage can compensate that, but still, it's not the best for everyone. Not everyone has that high damage bonus. Some people always run as Harper for more durability. You must be confused right now. Why I mentioned all of that, why just mention what weapon to use and move on? Well, right now in the game after these last few changes, you actually need to learn some things about the game rather than using the meta weapons and loadouts. You need to know how certain mechanics work so you can apply them to your gameplay. For example, when I recommended destroying the big meteor with any good assault rifle. The big rock that spawns for bridge amplifier during waves 20 and 30. A lot of people messaged me that they kept shooting forever without being able to destroy it. Which was weird. Then someone sent me a video shooting it while being at the AFK spot, without knowing that there's a different range for each weapon. For example, some snipers have 5 times the range of assault rifles, which is a lot. So, to conclude everything, we need a weapon that deals a decent damage against the UFO. A weapon that you can use it from any area around the map, since not everyone uses the same AFK spot. And it doesn't require a loadout for it to perform well. Of course, a loadout buffing your weapon is a huge boost, but not everyone like that. Which take us to snipers. Good damage don't require a loadout that much, and the highest range in the game. And after testing some of them, still, you need a bit many shots to destroy the UFO. Not bad, but we just need something that can destroy it very fast, because of the imminent hit after spawn we get sometimes. I went back and tested some bows. And still, the bows are still the way to go. One note here, I still don't go deep about testing weapons in this game like others as I explained before. We need a system for testing our weapons now like other games do. Especially after all these weapons weird changes we get every update. So, after testing almost all the bows in the game, 2 are the winners here. First one, as all of you already expected, the vacuum tube bow. 3 options for it here. 1. Double crit rating and critical damage perks. 2. Crit rate, critical damage, fire rate, and reload. 3. Full damage perks. After some testing, I found that crits aren't that consistent and full damage is more reliable, don't know why. Maybe I wasn't lucky with the crits, not fully sure. But I saw a lot of people on Discord talking about the same point, and full damage is the way to go. Which takes us to the second weapon, the Vindertech bow. And this 800,000 DPS is no joke. It's by far the best weapon I found till now against the UFO. When you fully charge it, it shoots 3 arrows, dealing a massive damage against the UFO. You might think the UFO will be far away and 1 arrow may miss it, but I don't think I noticed that while testing. You can easily adjust the angle to hit the UFO with the 3 arrows. Even you can adjust your AFK spot a bit to ensure hitting it every time. That's why I went and supercharged it. No surprise from where I got those superchargers, right? And same as the vacuum tube, full damage is the way to go. And the gap was way bigger here. A full damage build performed way better than the crit build. Again, these are just few initial tests like I explained before. But not just me who found this weapon is the best right now. And with a loadout, its damage can go way higher more than you can imagine. I will explain the loadout in detail in a moment if you want to use it, and I highly recommend to. I will explain why as well. But in general, without one, the bow's still very good. One more thing, about full damage perks. Do you notice that as well or it was just me? So, why all of that talking about the loadout? Well, we have one issue with this bow. Its fire rate and reload speed. We all know how fire rate and reload speed perks takes the bows into a different area. Being able to reload and charge your arrows that fast is very good and allows you to deal more damage over time. Even I went and made another bright core version of the Xenon bow just for that slight boost for the fire rate. Well, that's in the past now. So, for the commander of the loadout, we have a hero that suits our need here. Which is, Redline Ramirez. She increases the damage by 17%. Not a big deal since she gives the same while in the support. Plus we can get around the same bonus by other heroes. What really caught my eyes here was the fire rate bonus. 45% fire rate is very good. Plus she has the Warcry ability, which gives 45% weapon damage and 30% fire rate. Which is very handy if you got that almost imminent strike after the UFO spawns. I always save it for that situation. And with Breakbeat Wildcat in the support, we can activate Rock and Rift easily. Since your tunnel will eliminate a lot of Husk during wave 25, allowing you to activate it more often. Which gives a damage bonus by 50%. Blast from the Past Team perk and Rex Jonesy, for even more damage. Asa or any other Dino hero to activate the team perk. Skull Ranger Ramirez, for even more damage after reloading. Even you can activate it before hitting the UFO. And for the last hero, use anyone you like that buffs the Warcry ability. More damage, maybe less cooldown, pick what suits you. That's why I think it's one of the best loadouts for some snipers and bows. A question here for the experts, are all these damage number additives or multiplicative to each other's? For the gadgets, it's up to you. But a bonus I got from someone on Discord, you can use the teleporter about the main tunnel or the loop bridge to reach the UFO easily from the AFK spot. To be able to destroy it with your Rosy Eye, the constructor ability. Same idea, you can use a loadout buffing it, leading for more damage. But it may be a bit complicated because of the ammo. But fully sure yet, need to run more testing. So, that's for another video. And I just got an idea right now while recording the video. I never tried the airstrike against the UFO. I tested it, but sadly it didn't work. Same thing with survivors, even if you place them right on top of the UFO, they don't target it. A lot of talking about a simple topic as I do sometimes. But I just love to cover and explain everything I know as much as possible so, we can discuss about it in the comments. Maybe I missed some things here or there, I hope I didn't. But if I did, please let me know in the comments. Most of these tests were done with war games. Not easily to wait till wave 25 every time I need to test some perks or loadouts. So, I will try to add a separate video for wave 25 while using this loadout. Don't have any clips right now for it, I don't run endurance that much lately as I explained earlier. And of course, if you have any ideas or recommendations, write them in the comments. There may still be good weapons to do the job, I can't test all the weapons in the game. We have a lot of them. But if anything changed, I will let you know. And that's it for this video. Don't forget to use code Larsis in the item shop and Epic Games Store if you want to support me, helps me a lot. As always, big thanks for all the channel members, super chat on the stream, everyone uses my creator code, and all the support, really appreciate it. Like, subscribe if you are enjoying the content, so YouTube algorithm will suggest the video for more people. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, see you in the next one.